Paul, let's talk a little bit about weather conditions, because in many cases, holidays coincide with potential bad weather, whether it be the winter, Thanksgiving and Christmas, or whether it be the summer, late afternoon storms, which happens repeatedly. The airlines have to plan for that. We monitor it constantly. We have much better tools than we used to. Talk about how you all approach that.
Well, first and foremost, I'm a flyer. I fly over 100,000 miles a year, and I want to be on a smooth, airplane with not too much turbulence. When convective weather gets introduced into our system, it becomes pretty turbulent up there. And so the goal is to make sure that the airline passengers and the pilots have a smooth ride and a safe ride. So we rely upon pilot reports to tell us where the rough air is. We try to sterilize that rough air and give them a clear air so the passengers have a smooth ride and everybody's comfortable in the airplane. As convective weather comes in, we dynamically change routes, altitudes. We merge flows if we have to and stack airplanes on top altitude-wise safely, at least 1,000, 2,000 feet apart from each other. We use all of these tools to make sure that we try to keep the passengers as comfortable as possible. And the pilots, nobody wants to be bumped around through turbulent weather.
So when we're on a flight and I hear the pilot come on and say, we're changing altitude, we've got some turbulence, we're going up to 37,000 feet, that's a collaboration between you and the airline pilots.
Absolutely. That's the collaboration that the controllers are getting from airplanes that have been 100 miles up and said there's smooth air at 37,000 feet, while an airplane is at 35,000 feet and getting rough air. And we said, well, we have reports of smooth air up ahead, let's get you to a higher altitude so it smooths out. And that's why you'll hear the pilots will put on the seatbelt sign and say we're going to climb through and get to smooth air, and that's exactly what's happening. It's real-time decision-making, it's real-time information from the controllers and the pilots working together along with weather information.